G'day Pokemon fans, my name is Talking Komala or Zach. It is common sense that life is engrossed towards things that are more attractive in one way or another. If that was not the case, then valuable resources would not be as expensive, if you exclude their rarity. In today's video, I'll be ranking and evaluating all 7 regions based on their designs. To do this, there are 5 factors we have to take into account: diversity of biomes, natural logicality, design of anthroposphere, layout, and design overall in both the anime and games. But beware, a few of these factors will be judged by my own opinion. To calculate these factors, we will be giving each factor a result out of 10, then adding up all the factors to get a final calculation for the region. Remember to put your personal favorite regions ranked by design in the comments below. Now let's slide right into the intro. We will be starting with Kanto and doing the rest of the regions in chronological order. To start off, Kanto gets a 2 for diversity of biomes as there is really only forests and mountains. However, Kanto's natural logicality is perfect as the forests are consistent throughout the whole map. Kanto's anthroposphere, otherwise known as the man-made stuff, is very diverse with towns such as Lavender Town with the Pokemon Tower and eerie format of the town, and Fuchsia City which contains the Safari Zone. The layout of Kanto is very good. The bicycle bridge is a very good concept as it makes the game flow, and things such as Diglett Tunnel and Sinnoh Island make the game more immersive as you have to travel further. The design overall in the game is hard to judge as the games in anime are 20 years old. However, there have been some remakes such as Heart Gold and Soul Silver and some returns in the anime. After evaluating everything, the diversity of biomes receives 2, natural logicality 10, anthroposphere 6.5, layout 7, and overall design 7. Kanto's overall score is 32.5. Keep in mind we are comparing the other regions as well. Moving on to the Johto region. The Johto region is a bit more diverse with the addition of Silver Mountain being a mountainous terrain / glacier with the first introduction to snow in the Pokemon franchise, the coastal area near the Safari Zone, and the Lake of Rage's marsh area. For Johto's natural logicality, nothing seems to be out of place. Johto's anthroposphere has various cities such as Goldenrod City, which is one of the biggest cities in the whole Pokemon franchise, and home to many interesting infrastructures such as the radio tower. Another interesting feature of the anthroposphere is Eucratique City, which is more culture based. Johto's layout is very complex and confusing to navigate and does not flow cohesively. Although the layout is difficult to navigate, the positioning of cities and terrains is very nice. I do like how the Lake of Rage is at the top of the region, Silver Mountain is one of the final destinations, and how Goldenrod City is on the shore. Its overall design in the games and anime is excellent, with the addition of many anime exclusive areas such as Diglett Village, which used to be a harsh desert, but with the help of Digletts, the desert was transformed into a village. In total, Johto receives 5 for the diversity of biomes, 10 for natural logicality, 8.5 for anthroposphere, 6 for layout, and 8 for the overall design, giving it a total of 37.5. In my opinion, the Hoenn region is one of the best regions with its multiple islands it contains. The Hoenn region is a bit more tropical and less mountainous than Kanto and Johto. It has various terrains such as deserts, forests, grass plains, volcanic terrains, and much more miscellaneous biomes. Its natural logicality is pretty good, however, there are some questionable things. The Hoenn region has one of my favorite anthropospheres, with Morvale City's interesting design and concept, Fortree City's wooden format, Pacific Delogue's floating town, and my favorite, Pseudopole City, which was constructed and created from a meteorite in the middle of the sea. The Hoenn region's layout, like Johto's, can be very back and forth. However, the positions of gyms is smartly spread out very evenly. Also, I do like how there are rougher terrains at the top left of the region, such as deserts and volcanic terrains, and other biomes and terrains spread out. Hoenn's overall design in the anime was fantastic, with places such as Mirage Kingdom, otherwise known as the Togepi Kingdom. And with the recent remakes, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the Hoenn region has been more detailed and more interactive. After evaluating the complete design, I can say Hoenn's diversity of biome receives a solid 8, natural logicality a 9, anthroposphere a 9, the layout receives 7, and overall design an 8, giving a total score of 41. The Sinnoh region. My first game and one of my favorites. The Sinnoh region has quite a few biomes with forests, flower meadows, mountains, marshlands, and tundras. The Sinnoh region has good natural logicality as the tundra is located north in the region, which we can assume is far away from the equator. Sinnoh's anthroposphere, compared to other regions, is not that great, besides the mining town that I can't remember the name of, though I think it is Orebro. Sinnoh's layout is very strange, but I do like the different biomes being evenly spread out. Sinnoh's overall design is very good, but not the best. In the anime, Sinnoh looks great, and in the games, but compared to other games, it is not the best. After completing the evaluation, Sinnoh's diversity of biome gets 6.5, natural logicality a 10, layout 6, anthroposphere 4, and overall design 8, giving Sinnoh a total of 34.5. The Unova region is probably my least favorite region as it is confusing and complicated. I'm glad I played Pokemon Diamond before Black. Don't get me wrong, I think the Unova region has great Pokemon and a great story, but its design is terrible in my opinion. The Unova region has lots of different biomes such as forests, glaciers, mountains, deserts, and more, but the natural logicality does not make sense whatsoever. Why are there two mountains encased in ice and snow from base to summit when there are temperate forests surrounding them and a desert nearby? It also doesn't make sense why the other mountains aren't encased in ice and snow, which are located next to them. Although some logic might be consistent when you look at the region, the desert and two glacial mountains, which I am too lazy to name, are the biggest features of the region. It just looks unnatural where they are positioned. Also, who puts a multiplayer system or something in the middle of the map? For Unova's anthroposphere, I really like Burbank City from Pokemon Black 2, and like the concept of the poison gem affecting the town's dirty conditions such as the fog and sewage. However, Unova's layout is just confusing. The navigation I found really weird, especially in the mountains, but I did like the coastal areas being on the right side of the map. For Unova's overall design in the anime, it was excellent. I really like how they made Castelia City huge and made it to realistic scales. On the other hand, the designs in the games were okay, but some were terrible. Castelia City in the game was for me personally horrific. I know some people who like Castelia City, I know some who don't, but I did like the sewers. I just wish they had done something like Goldenrod City or Lumiere City for Castelia City. In total, the Unova region gets 7 for diversity of biomes, 3 for
12 seconds later.
In total, the Unova region gets 7 for diversity of biomes, 3 for natural logicality, 7 for anthroposphere, 5 for layout, and 5 for overall design, giving Unova a score of 28. The Kalos region, one of my favorite regions, and the second last one before Alola. Kalos is probably the first region where we start to get several more biomes. Kalos has biomes such as forests, mountains, coastals, desert, glacial, marsh, flower meadows, and much more that we have never had before. Its natural logicality is pretty good, but the snowy parts can be a bit inconsistent. The anthroposphere is excellent, with Lumiere City being one of my most favorite Pokemon cities of the Pokemon franchise. The layout of Kalos is very good. You almost every time start from Lumiere City and loop back. The overall design of Kalos is excellent. In-game, Lumiere City is amazing, and so is every other city. The biomes in-game are also done very well, especially the marsh area and coastal area. The Kalos region's anime was also very good. In total, the Kalos region gets 8 for diversity of biomes, 8 for natural logicality, 9 for anthroposphere, 9.5 for layout, and 10 for overall design. This gives Kalos a total of 44.5. Finally, the Alola region. Personally, the Alola region is my favorite in all aspects of design in Pokemon. The Alola region has biomes such as forests, jungles, deserts, glaciers/mountainous biomes, canyons, volcanic terrain, many flower meadows, and much more. For as far as natural logicality goes, the Alolan region seems pretty true to nature. However, one concern is Mount Lanakila being right next to the Hoenn Desert. However, the elevation of the mountain could be a reasonable height for a glacier to form. The Alolan region's anthroposphere is very interesting, with things such as Seafolk Island and Aether Paradise, a literal man-made island which also plays a big role in the Alola region story. The Alola region's layouts can sometimes be back and forth, but for most of it, it flows cohesively when on your adventure. The biomes are also spread out very well, as you're not in one terrain for a whole year. For the design of the Alola region in the anime and the games, it is fantastic, with things such as Executor Island, Vast Pony Canyon, 10 Carat Hill, Lush Forest, Altar of the Sun, and much more. The new format of the Pokemon anime makes it look amazing. Overall, the Alola region gets 10 for diversity of biomes, 9 for natural logicality, 9 for anthroposphere, 9 for layout, and 10 for overall design. In total, the Alola region gets a score of 47. Finally, we are up to ranking all the regions. In 7th place, we have Unova, Kanto in 6th place, Sinnoh in 5th, Johto in 4th place, Hoenn in 3rd, Kalos in 2nd, leaving Alola in 1st place. There you have it. These are the regions ranked based on design, but if you think about it for a moment, the common pattern is that the regions are improving in design each time, giving us a brand new experience. This video used factual and opinionative information. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye, Pokemon fans.